Okay, so that wasn't like the only punishment I got when I was over there, cause it was like a lot of shit that happened. So that was like the main thing that I remember, like being locked in a basement. And then I remember being um, like she made me hold weights. And honestly, it was okay at first until I opened my mouth, cause at first I was holding one weight, and I told her I thought she was gonna have me holding the whole thing. And that's when, at the time, I didn't know nothing about this, and they started putting weights onto the bar and clamping the bitches, and it was over 100 pounds. I know for sure that I was holding. Damn near finna fall. Then there were other punishments like the baseball bat. Yes, I got whooped with a baseball bat. Um, I got whooped with the end of a bedpost, which was not fun at fucking all. And at the time, I did used to pee on myself. And so she made me sleep on the floor next to her bed. And it was like, I peed on myself, but the day before that, we was out there playing in water, and I told her that my uncle had sprayed me, and I didn't dry up yet. And she was like, you lying. And I think that's what I got a whooping for when with the baseball bat. And she was like, you lied. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then there were other things like to the point where I was in the basement and I farted. And at the time I really didn't think much of it. But like a couple hours later, they came to get me like out of the basement to take a bath. And I fucking around sat in the water and doo-doo started flowing in that bitch. It started floating in the water, y'all. So I'm like, and at the time I didn't notice. And I'm like, damn. And my uncle was the one who's like, get out the fucking water. He's like, I'm like, what you mean? He's like, and I'm like, oh. And then how about she had the nerve to tell me she should have made me eat the shit because I'm the one who did it. And I'm like, bitch, you had me locked in the basement. And I'm like, that's what I was thinking at the time. But of course, I didn't have the money to say that because who the fuck can I say that to a person who beating you with a baseball bat? Like, no. And this was kind of crazy at the time because half of the shit that I was doing, I really didn't understand, but I understood it. And no, yeah, I don't think this shit was fair at all. But I don't know. That's just me. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong or not, but I don't know. Honestly, y'all, if y'all feel like this is fair punishment, just leave a comment, let me know. But I feel like this shit was child endangerment and honestly child neglect, and she should have went to prison for this shit. But this just my opinion though. Y'all can let me know what's up.